from purpose to profit. What's going on, my high vibrational expressions of God on earth? This your boy, Dr. Will Rogers, aka Master 33. Man, got a powerful intro for you today. August the 3rd, we reveal, explain, illuminate, and simplify your kingdom calling. Anybody that makes the payment today, regular cost is $4.97 for the 7-day, 7-module, 7-book system that goes through from a biblical perspective. No esoteric stuff. We're going back to the basics, if you will, of over understanding the biblical narrative, giving you nothing but the script based upon the scriptures. Haven't done this in a while. So the purpose-based Profit Bootcamp. Find your purpose, you'll find your profit. Man, this entire course, well, I was getting ready to go into something totally different, dealing with, AI and apps. And I was thinking about how powerful this level of awareness that gives me an advantage of understanding and having that foundation. I don't talk about it as much as I used to, but when you learn how to monetize your message of your identity, your spiritual ID. I shared a video that talked about the power that comes from, or the only way to change your identity to the vibrational equivalent of source by understanding, like Proverbs 24:3 that talks about by wisdom a house is built. The monetization of your path, your life path. So each and every one of us, your voice is your message. You carry a message that helps to deliver others. Your job is to connect with God and stay connected with Source. So this series, this entire program that was downloaded, if you will, is all based upon your kingdom calling. The ability for you to discover the divine role God designed you to fulfill. And then how do you monetize that? Because God is your source. We wrote the book and did the series on God's provisions. And so, God pays you so that way you can pay others. God helps you so that way you can help others. God wishes to do exceedingly abundantly above anything that you could ask or think. So what we're doing is just all scriptures, just purpose-based, just for clarity and for truth, to make sure that you understand what's your kingdom calling. So you got to find out which one of God's 7 kingdom roles that you are assigned. Each and every one of us, we have a kingdom role. In the kingdom, remember, Jesus Christ came preaching the kingdom. We talked about Dr. Miles Monroe, that was so impactful, would help me understanding to preach the kingdom. So everybody has a kingdom position. So your job is to know your kingdom role. You have a specific role. And your kingdom role takes you to your kingdom goal. Everybody has a kingdom role. Everybody has a kingdom goal. And so that's what we're doing for the next 7 days, starting on August the 3rd. Got the early registration bonus for anybody that registers today. Get the free $197 kingdom role or kingdom calling report. Again, that's just for today only. Today is July the 24th. Well, we go today and tomorrow, July the 24th and July the 25th. After that, you still can enroll and get the discount. Regular payment is $4.97 for all 7 books and all 7 hours of content. But after August the 1st, it goes back to the regular price of $4.97. Right now, early registration up until then is $2.97. But anybody that makes a payment today, in addition to getting in at $2.97, you also get the Kingdom Calling report that lets you know which one of the 7 kingdom roles that you have been assigned. This is totally different from life path. Remember, we're doing none of the esoteric stuff because for a lot of the what I call basic believers, they don't really buy into or get into a lot of the advanced teachings that I talk about. So we're just talking about again scriptures. So everything, all of these roles are coming straight out of the Bible. So what we're doing is we're really breaking down your own kingdom role. So everybody has a role to play, and that role takes you to the goal. So that's all we're doing is we're going through and we're breaking this down so that way you understand that you have a specific market, you got a specific demographics, you got a specific calling. Very, very similar to the spiritual gifts. We all got spiritual gifts. So what do people naturally come to you for? So that lets you know what it is. So people come to you for different questions. Some people come for advice. Some people come to you, they need help, with their money. Some people come for prayer. Some people come to you because they disorganized. Some people come to you because they're going through some spiritual issues. So that kind of helps you understand what's your spiritual calling or your kingdom calling. So your kingdom role, your kingdom calling, this whole series is about going into and giving you the meat and potatoes, if you will, of understanding that, okay, you have a place inside the kingdom. There's a gift that you have. Your mess is your message. So we need to find out what exactly is your kingdom calling, and then we got to activate it. So it's one thing to find it; it's a whole other thing to activate it. So that's what this whole course is about. And again, I got some advanced stuff after that for people that's really, really what I call high speed. And if you want to go hardcore, a lot deeper into this and establish having me actually go through and do for you what I do for myself including this class and all of the 1,000 plus, there is a upsell where when you're ready after we go through this and you get your kingdom calling report and you see that, man, this resonates with your spirit, so you want to build a complete business around, build a complete online business, books, modules, everything that you need is all done for you. Okay, we have that. Again, that's $19.97. That's $1,997. Next, I'm also doing for people that's really interested, and then again, small group of going and doing a live seminar. Again, we'll set it up live so that way we're doing Zoom. This is step. It's a extension of what we're doing now, except it is an actual live boot camp that you can attend in person. It will be done here in San Antonio, Texas. So depending on the group, that cost is $2,997 for you to fly into San Antonio, Texas, and attend the 2-day live seminar. Doing a live seminar. There's a slight possibility that I may select like a specific city, and depending on the number of people that are interested. So if you're interested, and let's say everybody's on the East Coast, then I may actually just make it convenient. Let's say that there's a lot of people from New Jersey, New York, let's say maybe Maryland, Virginia area. Okay, then I would fly that way to make it a little bit more convenient. But again, that is a 2-day. Well, we've been out of a hotel for 2 days. And do a live seminar. Again, depending on if that's something that you would like to either come to Texas to do. And again, if I can get at least 3 to 5 people, bam, we're going to make it happen. That's the 2-day live seminar. Again, that's $2,997. Then last but not least is it's one-on-one private VIP. You can actually stay here at the house here with me and the wife. And for 2 days, we will go through and build your business. You sit down here, work with me one-on-one in my office. We'll go through everything. We'll set everything up. It will be mono for 2 days. Work out if you're into working out. You basically see everything that I do. And it's very, 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 very important. But so that you over and understand how that works. And so that is extremely, 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 extremely important that you over and understand that. That is, again, that's the one-on-one bread and breakfast that we was talking about before. And each and every one of us has this power, excuse me, to tap into a deeper level of anointing and a deeper level of awareness. And this private VIP, and again, it's $5,000 or $4,997. Don't have to worry about nowhere to stay unless you just wanted to get a hotel here by the house. But you can, you guys know, have some extra bedrooms here at the house. But it's totally up to you. But that is a private one-on-one where you fly here to Texas and hang out here. We'll take care of you while you're here, pick you up at the airport, make sure you have a place to stay. Everything's included inside of the price of the $4,907. Again, this is all in addition to the Kingdom Calling report and everything that we're doing. But this is for you to sit down with me one-on-one, and we totally build out everything. I teach you, I go through all of my AI stuff where we go through 11 labs, we go through storybooks, we go through typeset, we go through Course Creator, we go through ChatGPT, we go through TurboScribe, we go through Perplexity, we go through what's the other one called that? What was the name of that one, Big G? It was Lookout or Looker. I forgot the name of it. Let me pull it up here. Because that was a very, very powerful AI tool as well for example. Yeah, it's called Looker, Looka. That's a very powerful website as well that I use a lot to help with some of the marketing stuff, Looka. So we'll set your entire business up for you, working together. Again, we'll also do this with the $3,000 program as well, and the $2,000 program. Except I just give you the information. I don't actually do it for you. You do it yourself. But with the $5,000 program, yeah, I take care of everything for you. And we sit down one-on-one, make sure that everything is up to speed for you using artificial intelligence. Not really teaching you. That's a entirely different class. I'm just going to set everything up and then show you how to do it. And then that's something that you'll be able to continue going on. But this is a faith-based monetization education. This is about faith and finances. This is about understanding the three things that our culture lags in, and that is, calling capitalism and commerce. Calling capitalism and commerce. Calling capitalism and commerce. Those things are extremely, 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 extremely important. So each and every one of us, we have to master our, what I call code, control, character, communication, so that we can build community, and then we can walk in our calling. We can start understanding the laws of capitalism and commerce, and add in using artificial intelligence. So your job and my job is to understand Matthew 6 that talks about God's divine provisions. And so since we have this treasure that's been given to us, what do we do with it? It's about tapping into and truly, truly, truly utilizing the gifts and talents that God has given us. That is your kingdom call. You have a calling. You have a destiny. You have a diaconia. And you are either a kingdom builder, kingdom prophet, kingdom sage, kingdom scribe, kingdom shepherd, kingdom evangelist, kingdom strategist. Those are the 7 roles inside of the kingdom that takes you to the 7 goals inside of the kingdom. That's a part of what we call, or what the Bible talks about when the Bible talks about your spiritual gifts. Now, this is totally different, but you use your spiritual gifts inside of your role. So, again, and this has nothing to do with numerology. This has nothing to do with biblical alphanumerics. This has nothing to do with the Kabbalah and all of the additional stuff that I talk about. This is just strictly Bible based. So that way, for all of my Christians out there who want to be a part of this, this is a great place and a great opportunity to be able to pick up and be a part of and to get into understanding some of the stuff that I've been teaching for 30 plus years. So remember, everybody has at least one of the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit, or some say 9, but there's different gifts. This is a little different from the gifts, but again, just like the spiritual gifts, whether we're talking about, administration, discernment, evangelism, the gift of faith, the gift of healing or laying on of hands, the gift of tongues, the gift of knowledge, word of wisdom. All of these are spiritual gifts. These spiritual gifts you use inside of your spiritual role. So, brothers and sisters, again, class starts on August the 3rd. Anybody that makes a payment today, or anybody that makes a payment before August the 1st, it's only $297. After the 1st, it's $497, and we start on the 3rd. Anybody that makes a payment today or tomorrow, that's July the 24th, July the 25th. In addition to getting a discount of $297, you will also receive the 100-page, your own 100-page Kingdom Calling report that lets you know which one of the 7 kingdom roles that you have been assigned to by source code. So if you got any questions whatsoever, you already know what to do. Simply email me. People that's part of the group, you can text me. Any questions that you have, email me drwillrogers33@gmail.com, or you can also email me at masterteacher33.com at gmail.com. You can email me at masterteacher33.com at gmail.com if you have any questions. For all of the members of the group, you got my phone number, so just text me if you got any questions whatsoever about part of this purpose. This is going to be a powerful class, course, and books. Something that we'll probably be doing, that I'll probably be working on for the rest of the year, especially depending on the response of the live seminars. So again, the live seminars is something that you guys are really like doing, the in-person stuff. Online stuff is great, but it's nothing like flying to a different city, or you guys coming to Texas to do that 2-day live seminar here in San Antonio. Again, and also depending on, especially if there's a group of people in a specific part of the country, then I'll come you guys' way. And again, that cost is $2,997. And the big ticket stuff for $4,997 is one-on-one. You fly to the house, stay in one of the bedrooms here at the house. So that way, you don't have to worry about transportation. You don't have to worry about food. You don't worry about lodging. You just come in and sit down with me. We hash out and we build your entire system for you based upon your kingdom calling, based upon your kingdom role that God has called and gifted you. This is powerful because, again, it is foundational or biblical based. So, man, I love you, appreciate you. You already know. And as you can do about it, we see at the top. God bless.